Hi Duke and Kat, and welcome viewers throughout our great state of Arizona and beyond. I'm Lucretia Free, and this is 2 Minutes in Vail. Today, get ready for adventure right here in Vail, Arizona, where we will discover our hidden past in places that we pass by every day along the future Crossroads Through Time trail that will eventually sync up with the Pima County Loop Trail. Let's get started. We're standing in front of the historic Esmond Station section house with J.J. Lamb, Director of the Vail Preservation Society. J.J., what is this? Who would have lived here?
Okay, the Vail section stretched from Esmond Station, where we're located right now, all the way east to Pantano Station. And the section house is where the section gang would have lived. And the section gang were the men who actually did the upkeep on the track. They were usually responsible for about 6 miles of track. And they would check to make sure that the rails were connected, that the spikes weren't loose, and that the timbers, see which timbers might need to be replaced. So it was the overall safety and maintenance of the track. Those men would have, the section gang would have lived in a section house like this one. This Esmond Station section house is actually pretty special because it's adobe. Most section houses were constructed of lumber.
Now, we're also not that far from the actual site of the worst train crash in the state of Arizona. What can you tell us about that?
That's true. We're very close. We're about a mile. The actual train wreck happened right about the corner of Houghton and Rita. And it was in the middle of the night on a cold January evening, no moon out, in 1903. And the Pacific Coast Express had stopped in Vail and picked up messages, and the Crescent Coastal Express was headed east. And those two trains, neither engineer realized that the other one was coming. And when they came around the curve here, just past Esmond Station, by the time they saw each other, it was too late. One of the engineers turned to his firemen and said, "Jump, save yourself. I'll hold on to the throttle." And that was the last thing he did. And he tried to slow the train down as much as he could. That crash, the impact was so strong, the metal of the trains just intertwined. Almost immediately they caught on fire. People were scrambling out of the tangled wreckage, trying to escape the fire. The people who were in Vail, they say that the whole horizon glowed orange the rest of the night.
Now we're here with Taryn Martin, 18-year-old recent graduate from Cienega High School and headed off to Arizona State. Taryn, tell me a little bit about what you think about Vail.
To me, it's home. I've lived here for 13 years, and as I've grown up, I've been able to watch Vail grow up as well and expand, and it's a really great sense of community, and all the people are just wonderful.
And how did you get involved in history? A lot of people think that's boring.
Doing a lot of volunteer work with Girl Scouts and with National Honor Society, and I've done a lot of volunteer work with the Vail Preservation Society.
And what is your specific involvement in the Crossroads Through Time trail?
I was in some of the initial planning stages, and some of the ideas that I and some of the other people involved had are becoming a reality, and it's really rewarding to know that I will be making a lasting impression in my community. And I think that I hope that it can be an inspiration to other teenagers or other kids, and let them know that their voices are heard, especially in this community, and that they're taken very seriously.